Well, hello. Welcome to another week of Sunday sessions. This is where we talk about you. This is where we give you a chance to take some time to just focus inside, to focus on yourself. Forget about the stresses of the days and weeks gone by, and to just really just take some time for yourself. So, how's your week been? It's been an interesting one for me. It's nice to see there's a roadmap coming out of the COVID situation, and there seems to be a lot more optimism out there as well. So I'm really looking forward to the challenges that are upcoming in both my career and personal life. So it's quite an interesting time. It's been great this week as well to receive some messages from you guys as well, both those that watch it live and from those people who have watched it on the catch-up as well. And I also think it's kind of weird because you've got to work towards both these people. You know, those of you that are here now watching live, you're the people that take action. You are ready to focus. You are ready. You are giving it 100%. But that's not to take away from those that catch it later on when they watch it during the week on their own time. It just means that they discover things at a different time. But here's the thing. The most important thing is you taking time out to focus on yourself. And that's what these Sunday sessions are for. It's just 30 minutes, so it's only very light trans stuff that we're going to do. But I have to say this for health and safety reasons. So please do not take part in this session if you're currently seeing the doctor, if it ain't medical, or why do my messages keep getting deleted? I don't know. It's not me. So yeah, please do not take part in this session if you're currently seeing a doctor for any serious medical or mental condition. If you are epileptic, schizophrenic, or suffer from clinical depression, please do not take part. And obviously, if you are driving a vehicle or using heavy machinery, then this is not the place to be listening to this kind of video. What I want you to do is sit back, lay down, make yourself completely comfortable. Again, this is about you focusing on yourself. So uncross your arms and your legs, put your phone to one side. Again, even though we're doing light trance stuff, there is some people who are so gifted at this type of thing that they will drift off into a deep state. We've got some hellos here as well. There we go. Carl's here, Natasha's here. It's great to see people returning for these sessions. So yeah, if you think you might be one of those people, then set your phone alarm for 40 minutes time, just in case you just drift off into a wonderful state. And if you do, that's completely okay. It just means that your body and your mind just needed it right now. So what I want you to do is make yourself completely comfortable. Make sure you're not going to be disturbed. Make sure nothing is restricting your neck or anything like that. You've not got tight clothing on. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable. And what I want you to do is I'm going to set the time in a minute, and that just shows you that it's the 30 minutes that we do, and we don't go over that. Do the 5. Hashtag do the 5. I don't know what do the 5 is. Maybe it's that a Welsh thing. Yes, make yourself completely comfortable. If you are watching this on catch-up, a couple of things, actually. I was looking at my stats the other day, and it looks like 70% of people that tune in for these shows don't subscribe to the channel. If that's you, please subscribe now. It just helps me build my subscribers, and it helps you keep up to date when these new videos get put out there. And also, if you have any suggestions for future videos, then put that in the comment section as well. And if you're watching on catch up, let me know. Put hashtag catch up in the comment section and let me know where you are watching from. It was really interesting again this week to get kind of the different towns and cities and countries around the world of people watching this. So anyway, let me set the timer now. We have 30 minutes and I'm waffling. So what I want you to do is Lana is watching, but her account won't let her log in. I don't know. So what I'd like you to do is just make yourself completely comfortable. Give your arms and legs a bit of a shake. And we say to do this because, you know, we carry tension and we're not aware that we've got that tension. So give your arms and legs a bit of a shake. Give your neck a bit of a shake. Just kind of loosen yourself up a little bit and just sit back. Just relax. Now, I'm going to give you various suggestions during this process. And it's up to you which suggestions you take on board. And you can find yourself using my suggestions in the tone of your voice and allowing yourself to give yourself these suggestions. Either way, it's okay for you. If I give you a suggestion that goes against your deeply held morals or values for whatever reason, you'll just discard that suggestion. If for any reason you need full consciousness, you will automatically come straight back to this moment now, feeling completely fine and refreshed, and go about your normal business. If the internet connection for any reason whatsoever is disconnected and you lose me for whatever reason, then you will just drift off for a few moments, and then as you realize you can't hear my voice, you will come back to the here and now, clean and refreshed just before any of the suggestions. So what I want you to do is take a big deep breath in. Really, really bring that oxygen into your lungs and then just let it out all the way down. I want you to allow yourself to become completely relaxed. Now I'm going to suggest this, but I really want you to take action on these words. Because you could, like you have done now, you can turn up and you can take part. Or you could just half do these things. Now you know on some level that if you commit to yourself to really focus on you, then the results that you'll get will be amazing. Now this session is all about you. It's about your ability to use your mind in order to focus, to let go, to drift, to dream, and to relax. As you're sat there, laid there right now, you may become aware of a need to move or itch or twitch or scratch. If you need to, that's completely okay. In fact, if you find these urges, then I encourage you to do that, because I want your mind focused on each and every word that I say. Each week when you listen to these sessions, you will find you get a more deeper understanding. Just like going to the gym, the more you focus a particular muscle, the more you train that muscle, the better your form becomes. The better your form becomes, the more you get from that exercise. And you find that because you are doing it properly, you find that you get more results from less effort. And some people, when they first start going into this daydream-like state, they find that they really have to focus their mind on each and every word that I say. And some people can find that they can just drift deep into a wonderful state of bliss and relaxation. I want you to use your imagination, that part of your mind where your dreams and desires live. I want you to give yourself permission now to allow my hypnosis to work around your body. I want you to imagine yourself completely relaxed. I mean, I wonder how good it would feel if my words washed over your body now. Now, as you're sat there, laid there now, I want you to focus inside. Focus on your breathing. Notice how this happens all by itself. You breathe in, bringing in that oxygen, filling your lungs. That oxygen moves from your lungs into your bloodstream, around your body. Your blood takes that oxygen to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, every nerve, fiber, and muscle of your body. And this happens automatically. You do not have to think about this process. Now you can become aware of your body becoming more relaxed with every breath you exhale. You may become aware that when you exhale, you're exhaling all the things that your body doesn't need. And just like the end of this week, there's lots of things that you have picked up during the week that you no longer need. This is your time to exhale them from your life. The stresses, the tensions, the comments, the emails from work, the off comment from a friend or a partner, all these negative thoughts and feelings that we accumulate during the week. And on some level, our unconscious mind likes to hold on to these, to kind of let us know to be wary of these people, these things, these situations, to put us on guard. But the reality is, you can let these negative thoughts and feelings go now. I want you to focus on your breathing. And I want you to focus on the sound of my voice. I want you to imagine yourself just drifting down now. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. With each number I count, you will find yourself sinking to another level of relaxation, a deeper state of hypnosis. Drifting, floating, dreaming. As I count from 10 down to 1, you can imagine yourself at the top of a beautiful grand staircase. You can imagine yourself walking down some wooden driftwood steps at the beach. You may even imagine yourself going down an old wrought iron spiral staircase. These are your stairs. It can be made out of anything you want. As you're stood at the top right now and just wondering how deep you can actually go, I want to give yourself permission to really let go now. 10. Becoming aware of that wonderful sensation as your body starts to feel a warm glow. 9. The deeper you allow yourself to go, the better you will feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Because listening to my voice now only sends you deeper into this wonderful, relaxed state. 8. Noticing the beating of your heart. Notice with every pulse, it just sends you deeper and deeper. 7. Floating, drifting, dreaming. Noticing now that you know you can really let go. You can allow your shoulders to just drop and become loose and limp. You can imagine what it would feel like if your hands and arms were just heavy now. 5. Floating into a wonderful state. Your unconscious mind can drift and dream, but you will always come back to the sound of my voice, and you can just carry on where we left off. 4. Floating, drifting, dreaming. You know those times when you get caught in the flow and time just takes on its own time. When you get caught in an enjoyable task, and in that task you realize that you are free, deeper relaxed. 2. No matter how deep you go, the sound of my voice will stay with you. And you find that you are training your mind to go into a deeper state of relaxation. A relaxation of your mind. 2, 1, and just relax. I want you right now to notice how good it feels to just let go. Taking these few moments to let go of that responsibility. Taking these few moments to just enjoy this particular moment in time. The world continues to turn, but you can focus on you. How the sound of my voice helps you relax. I'm going to ask you to use your imagination. I want you to imagine yourself sat or laid in a beautiful, comfortable chair or bed. Imagine you can see yourself. Notice how at peace you are. Notice how completely relaxed your body looks. Notice the muscles in the face are relaxed. Noticing how good this feels. As you see yourself there completely relaxed, you'll always be aware that you are in control. The sound of my voice helps you relax. As if my words wash over your body like a warm, soothing blanket. It brings a comfort. I want you to, as you see yourself now completely relaxed, I want you to imagine watching you dream. And I want you to imagine that you that's sat or laid there right now is dreaming of being completely relaxed, is dreaming a deep, profound dream where nothing bothers or disturbs you. The type of dreams you had when you were young and carefree. As you're dreaming now, the sound of my voice will stay with you. But I want you to imagine in that dream there's a beautiful old chalkboard. And this chalkboard is filled with lots of words and scribbles, some of them big, some of them small, some of them are doodles, some of them are just graffiti. It's just random, lots of different words and drawings. And it can be tangled, it can be a mess. Your mind is going to be drawn towards one word in particular. And this word will mean something to you. This is something that doesn't cause you stress on a serious level, but it's something that's there in your mind, and it's something you know you need to sort. In and amongst all these tangled words, it's difficult to focus on that one, but your mind right now finds that word. I want you to take one of those old dusty chalkboard erasers, and if you don't find one, you can use your sleeve. It's okay, there's no one around. I want you to rub that word off. And this leaves like one little circle, one space that's clear in and amongst all this other mess. And I just want you to write that word neatly. And I want you to notice how this feels. Notice now this word is in isolation from all the other words and all the other mess. And this one thing seems clear, determined, focused. Because as you're focused on this one word and you take the time to write it in chalk neatly in its own space, part of you now realizes that this task that used to feel complicated, that used to feel difficult in some way, now on some level feels easier, because you don't have to deal with everything. You just choose to focus on this one thing. And what's amazing is during the course of this week, your mind will be focused on this one small task. And because it is focused, your mind will show you opportunities and offer you resources in order to help you tackle this easily. And this has a magic to it. Because what you find is once you focus and you give your mind direction, the universe has a great way of lining things up for you. Once you become focused, it's like you open up a channel, an energy inside yourself that directs your mind to see the opportunities around you to achieve this goal. And here's the amazing thing. You will find it so much easier than you ever thought. And by tackling this one small task, this releases those good feelings inside of you, because you have a win. And wins create wins. This then gives you the momentum to start tackling one small task at a time. Not focusing on the bigger picture for this, just making sure you get those small daily wins. And your unconscious mind can make sure that that happens now. As you're sat there, laid there, listening to my voice, you will find that this week, your unconscious mind has a way of showing you that you are on the right path. Your unconscious mind has a way of letting you know. And this will surprise you this week. Little things will pop up, memories, positive things, things that make you feel good, things that make you smile for no reason. It may be a song you've not heard for years. It may be an old photograph, a picture that you find in your phone or in a drawer. I don't know. But when it happens, this will make you smile. And yes, you'll try and reconcile it in your mind and say it's coincidence. But on some level, you'll know that it's the universe's way of showing you that once you open your mind to the possibilities of this change, then anything is possible. Now, you know how good it is to just let go. You take the time to avoid the digital distractions. And in a world right now where there's phones, computers, laptops, iPhones, iWatches, everything is crying out for your attention, you start to become focused on what you allow to have your attention. You structure things more so that you have time for you before you go to bed. You make time for yourself. You find yourself, as this week goes on, putting healthier food in your body, drinking more water, because you know this will make you feel better. And you know in the short term, this is going to give you the energy you need. This is going to give you the clarity of mind to enable you to achieve your goals easily. And that goal can be just to feel good. You find when you go to bed, because you are training your mind to eat the right foods, to drink water, to put the right fuel in your body, you find when you go to bed, you are ready to sleep. And as you sleep now, you find that this restores your body, because that's when the body and the mind heals itself. That's when you create new learnings and understandings. That's when your body really starts to heal. Sleep is important to you. And just like many things, if you try to sleep, if you try to force this, it has a negative effect. You will find that by having a focused, structured routine before you sleep, you'll find that you drift off easier. And you go into those really deep sleeps where your mind can go off and have wonderful dreams where almost anything is possible. And you can wake up with a new spring in your step, a new optimism to life. Because you now realize by training your mind, by feeding your mind the right fuels, that your mind becomes focused on your goals and helping make your life easier. As you drift and dream, you can lock in suggestions. And these suggestions help you do good things for you automatically. And it's okay to feel good about being you. You find you become more optimistic. You find you want to help people. You do good and good happens to you. The energy you put out comes back to you. And okay, sometimes you'll encounter people that don't share that energy. But that's because they're going through their own battles. And that's because they don't take the time to focus and heal on the inside. You really take the time to look after your energy, your soul, your mind. And by doing so, your mind, your energy, your soul will reward you. You will find this week that you will see more opportunities. You will start to see beauty in the normal day-to-day things around you. And you may find yourself caught in a moment of pure beauty. It may be that you see a daffodil or a flower. It could be anything. But you'll find yourself truly appreciating that moment. Because that's the thing. When our mind is filled with the fog of the day-to-day, the stresses and strains of work, of business, of friends, of relationships, we miss the true beauty that is all around us. And it's amazing we all have those songs that really strikes through everything and hit us right in the feels. That's the same with the beauty that's around us. I want you now to just take a moment for yourself. That's right. Feel how good it is to just be you. Enjoying these moments and this time we spend together, the time you're investing in yourself. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 all the way up to 5. On the count of 5, your eyes will open all by themselves, and this in itself will make you smile. I do not want you to open them until I count to 5. And then when I do, I want you to noticing how good it feels. Tonight when you go to bed, you'll have a wonderful night's sleep. Each day in every way, you'll find you get more and more from these sessions because you learn to focus and spot those wonderful things. I don't know if you're aware of the profound change you have already made. That's right for you. 1, just come back into that body right now. Noticing how it feels. Are you aware of the changes? 1 and 2, aware of your breathing again right now. As that oxygen starts to move around from your lungs to your bloodstream, and it starts to go to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, to the tip of your nose. As it starts to rush around your body now, you may become aware of a tingling and a warmth inside of your body. 1, 2, 3, as you become aware of the texture of the surfaces around you of where you are sat and lay. And because you noticing that, these suggestions lock in even deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, the sound of my voice now more clear and focused as you're becoming right back to the here and now. As we go 1, 2, 3, 4, feeling good, breathing in and letting it out right now, feeling good in every way, shape and form. As we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, have a bit of a shake, adjust yourself, have a wiggle, do whatever it is you need to do. Hopefully that feels fantastic for you right now. It's always nice to go off on a bit of a tangent there sometimes. Guys, you can see we've got 45 seconds left. It's always interesting to do that time to a minute. Some of you, that would have felt like a very quick time that has just passed. For some of you, it felt like an extremely long time. That's entirely up to you. Here's the thing, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this session. We are back here every Sunday at this time, and it is live. If you have any suggestions or comments, then please put them in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video. If you know anyone that would benefit from these sessions, please let them know as well. And if you're watching this on the catch-up, please let me know where you're watching this from. Each week we try and change the subject slightly, and we're always focusing on feeling good and the power of positivity and your mind. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this session. My name's Grant Saunders, and hopefully I shall see you next week for the next Sunday sessions.